What's up, our people? NMX Podcast. Want to welcome y'all back to NMX Podcast. Dog catchers, uh, pastors, um,
Oh,
everybody just welcome
oh,
you.
you
Come on,
said dog catchers. I'm about to say, are you
yeah.
calling us dog
No,
catchers?
just everybody that whatever your occupation is, whatever you're doing. Welcome to NMX Podcast. If you now have seen us, you're about to enjoy us for the first time. But those that have seen us, you know how we get down. I am Fresh, the one and only higher learning priest Judas over there. Like you already know, he always make me say his name. He don't want to do it himself. But yeah, hopefully y'all work week is good. Welcome to Sexy Saturday with the Mix crew.
Sexy
Sexy
Saturday.
Saturday, because you work hard all week.
Right, right.
You
I
get to
get
this,
that.
you
I
like
get that.
Saturday looks so sexy. Well, for those who work,
I was about to
God
say,
is
oh,
already.
what? Wow, that felt like that was an attack because I don't have a job.
For those that got you gotta get. It's
Wow,
all
I
right.
feel
It's
how
all
you
right.
feel. All right, you guys.
Yeah, we got a great show for y'all.
Here go our intro.
Our sponsor.
On our podcast scene, we blaze our own groove. Fresh and Judas and Sync always on the move. Volume up, top stories in our vibe. We're soaring high on the podcast ride. In the mix, let's uplift, take that flight. Fresh and Judas, bright stars in the night. 3, 2, 1, hustle and thrive. Together we're dreams stay alive. Dreams stay alive. It's on the mid. Dreams stay alive. Sky high glow, our voices in tune. In the podcast world, we create our own mood. Driven by fire, our passion shines through. Listeners too, for thoughts so new. In the mix, let's uplift, take that flight. Fresh and Judas, bright stars in the night. 3, 2, 1, hustle and thrive. Together we're dreams stay alive. Dreams stay alive. It's on the mid. Dreams stay alive. Words that flow like music in the breeze. Podcast magic with tales that please. Fresh and Judas making waves, stories unfold as the audience craves. In the mix, let's uplift, take that flight. Fresh and Judas, bright stars in the night. 3, 2, 1, hustle and thrive. Together we're dreams stay alive.
Hello, and we are back.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So we got to get into this. I'm sorry. We got to start with sports real quick. Just get this out the way. That we all know about the LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith situation that's going on, and it's getting pretty crazy. I feel like Stephen A. Smith should accept the L and move past it. But by me saying I feel like he should accept the L doesn't mean he actually lost. I mean, you can let me explain. Accept the L meaning just let it all go. But to me, Stephen A. Smith was right. And if you don't like what I'm saying, put in the comments. We can go back and forth with it.
Wait, so are you saying that they let it go like just be adults?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, because LeBron, the reason I say Stephen A. Smith lost because LeBron is like one of the biggest athletes in the world. You're not going to be him.
So you know what's crazy about this to me is the crazy part is he been clean, a clean good boy until and Stephen A. Smith, who also is pretty much
right,
don't really do anything, made they both acting out of character.
Right, man. And then so it all started. Just real quick, it all started with Stephen A. Smith telling LeBron James, as a father, I wouldn't do that. Do bad. Don't put your son in situations like that as a father. Now, and that's the part LeBron James is taking the time to run with. I feel like LeBron James understood what Stephen A. Smith was saying. He just used that for a reason to act out because him and Stephen A. Smith, they don't like it. Well, they don't like each other. Apparently now, Stephen A. Smith is he's so out of character. He messing up. He misspeaking, misquoting. LeBron James on shows now. I mean, them boys rattle, both of them. But I feel like, just think about it. Okay, say like, let's make it personal. A family member, you know what I'm saying, that you don't get along with, that you can't stand. And you wait for this one thing for that family member to do, so you just cut into them. And they say that, and they say something, but you understand what is really going on. They really wasn't trying to be malicious or give a personal attack.
Right.
But you would take it to that level just because you've been wanting to get at them anyway. And that's how I feel about the LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith thing. I think LeBron, because when I first heard it, I knew when he said as a father to stop it, LeBron, because I understood where he was going with it. He was saying, bro, quit putting your son out there like that, and forcing us in a position to talk about him. And that's what he was saying. LeBron knew that's what he was saying, but LeBron was like, because not once Stephen A. Smith had ever said anything bad about that man's son. Not once. What you think?
I feel like when we, especially the parent, you parents now, your generation especially, smother your children.
Yeah.
And mother and father bear them. And so he said LeBron James is wrong. That's what both men. The brother said he wrong.
Yeah,
but I feel like
wrong, bro.
So I feel like that our generation of parent familyhood, we smother our children and overprotect them. And I think this was an example of smothering your child and overprotecting them. LeBron James did it to himself, right?
Yes,
because technically, when your child is turned 18, you can no longer really be that spokesman for your child. That child is now an adult to the world. And so, like, I had to deal that with, I remember being a supervisor dealing with that with people's parents, because they feel they could call and talk for their kid and say, oh, they need more hours, or they can't do this, they can do that. You don't have the ability to be a spokesman for your child anymore, because he's not a child anymore. He is an adult in the world, and that's what was going on.
He just used his son's excuse to get at Stephen A. Smith. He understood what Stephen A. And what's making me upset is the people on TV that don't like Stephen A. Smith, which is a lot of people, actually like Stephen A. Smith, but it's a lot of people that don't like him, so they jumping on that bandwagon with LeBron.
Once again, Bo man, he said Stephen A. Smith just doing his job.
Yeah, he's doing his job, and LeBron took what Stephen A. Smith way out of context. He knew. I promise y'all, I don't know neither one of them personally, but I promise you, LeBron James understood when Stephen A. Smith looked at that camera and said, as a father, man, stop it. He knew what Stephen A. Smith was talking about. He was not attacking him in his home life. He was talking about him as a father. It was your son in the NBA that's playing with you. That's what he was saying. LeBron James and Draymond Green, which is my dog, all of them knew that, but they don't like Stephen A. And LeBron took it. He been wanting to get at Stephen A. for the longest.
Right, he just said that. Bo just said. He haven't said anything to him in 20 years. He should have just kept it like that.
Yeah.
Right. So you know that he pushed the button.
Yeah, and you know that Stephen A. Smith was onto something because LeBron out of character now.
And once somebody pushes your button, you show it.
Yeah.
And this is what happens now today in the world. People, you don't get a response for somebody telling you they hit that button.
Right. Man.
And then if you like me, I'm gonna keep hitting that button.
But I really feel like Stephen A. Smith could have handled a lot differently than he did, because he double talking, saying that LeBron on that Kobe's thing, and he was clearly there. He out of character too, because he messing up. He don't mess up that much when he's reporting. He's normally real diligent in what he does.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's all be brothers and kumbaya and move past this, y'all, man. Y'all two global icons, one in the media world and one in the sports world.
Right. Real fathers don't act like that over something.
No,
he did.
That because he wasn't being a father trying to protect his son. He was upset about the things that were said about him, and just using his son as an scapegoat to act the way that he did.
Right. Now, I did hear other people say stuff like, well, LeBron James' son was a nothing really, and technically he should have been getting time anyway. And that only because his father is LeBron James that he was getting time, because other than that, they wouldn't even brought out that rookie who was drafted and wasn't drafted high or anything. So he was just nobody to be talking about anyway. So they said, so that what they would feel like that they was personally attacked or dealing with him.
Right. But that's all with a fresh quick take right there. Just a little bit.
What up, Johnny?
Hoping them brothers square away. And maybe would it be dope if they sit down and just do an interview together, just them two one-on-one?
I mean, because at this point we know
no mediator.
So at this point we know that is what our world is up to and about. Because guess what? I had to say this. I was mad we didn't do a show so I could talk about it. But Just Hilarious and Lauren, they made a whole video, The Job Is Mine, to make fun of it and bring it back light because we knew it was a real situation and got really heated. So and
it just showed that they moved past it. And they
did. Because Lauren got a show now and Jessica back on her show.
That'd be must-watch TV. Stephen A. and LeBron sit down and just them two.
He said, Bo Man said, who cares? It shows he still saw.
Yeah, he definitely saw.
Would that be give to the allegations that he be crying and complaining? So I actually do give to that. You're right. You're definitely right.
Yeah, all right. So let's say it. Tune in next week to see what we come up with on Fresh First Take.
Well, because congratulations to Michigan State.
Oh my God!
Because Michigan didn't do it. Because Michigan didn't get to do it. I watched that game. I swear that they are some stuff to have comebacks. they first half that people, especially Ashley, was going crazy.
Yeah, I tried to slide.
You would think she was the coach the way she was yelling.
Your mama came in here telling us, "Did you see that state game?" I said, absolutely not.
But Michigan didn't do it. Michigan did the reverse. They started off good and then crash. I went to sleep. I said, let me go to sleep. So I went to sleep. So next we got to do what's on the internet. Everybody.
On the internet, y'all.
Okay, this segment is new to it. Guys, this is getting crazy out here. And so what's on Joe Biden's internet right now is this. I'm gonna play the video for people who didn't get to see this video.
Yeah, check this out.
And then you tell us. Then we'll talk about it for a minute, and then we'll go over his apology because by now he didn't need an apology. So y'all get to hear the apology. So this and we don't got nothing to do with this.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
All right, all right. So
Wow.
if you don't know, that is Pastor
Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp. You know that never would have made it.
Without you.
Apparently, he never would have made it without that doors being locked.
He would have made it without that $40,000.
Now stop. Stop it.
40 racks. He wouldn't have made it.
So it's a lot of talk on the internet. They said that was kidnapping and extortion, and he was cheating them people, getting them people out their money.
Do you think it's kidnapping and extortion?
So
What do you think?
so the legal definition of kidnapping is definitely not kidnapping. It's called it's something else. It's oh man, it's what they charge people with when you in an abusive relationship and they don't let you. You say they didn't let you out the house. It's a different thing. Can be that, consider that when you because he locked the door, so they in their mind they would assume it. But come on, they not really going to stop you from leaving if you have to leave and stuff. The door, I think that I'm just gonna say we've done that our whole life. We've heard about this. It's been done. What are we drinking? I'm drinking tea and he drinking coffee, you guys. Johnny. It's just I remember being in the Baptist church, and I'm gonna say from there because it was the Baptist church I was into, and the pastor always said lock the door, and nobody can't leave until he get his quota, the amount that he was trying to raise for that night.
Right.
So I can see where it could be a big problem though, and a big thing because when it came down to it's uncomfortable when people begging you for money and telling you to get money.
So do you have a problem with it or do you agree with it? Where you at on it?
So I disagree with I don't disagree with what he do in his church because his church, he's the pastor.
Like that.
However, my thing is there is a new thing that's coming that's being hip and happening in the world, and that's the cameras. Now that the cameras are everywhere and can be everywhere and record everything, we have to be more conscious of the things that we do and say, especially things inviting people into your world that people who may not be in your world may not understand. And that is we see what's happening where everybody's seen it, think it's cool and open to let everybody know what they're doing and showing everybody what they're doing and what they at and what happens. But then we not getting the other side of it, that the people are inviting people into your world, into your space, who may not like you, may not agree with you, may not, and now you invited them in space, and now you can't say you can look but don't comment, look and don't say nothing. No, I'm looking, I'm talking about it, I'm gonna critique it, I'm gonna give my opinion on it. Anything is up for grabs, and that's what's going on. And now this is a big wake up call for the church because he's not the only church to do that, and not the only church that have done it. But the world don't like it, and it doesn't. And I'm going to say this: where is it? Is it biblical to do it like that? Is it biblical? Is it biblical?
I don't know.
Where in the Bible do it say that? Where in the Bible do it say I'm not a man if I can't stand in the $20 line? I'm not a deacon if I can't stand in the $100 line. We know the qualifications of a deacon, and it don't say make sure that you stand in the $100 line.
So I didn't like it. Don't agree with it. I was in a situation at that one time at a church.
Right, Ashton.
I was in that situation. Didn't like it at all. It made me feel really uncomfortable. And then when I was going to give, they talking about some stand in this line if you got this much money and go to this line and get down. I'm like, well, I only got $5. So I'm keeping my $5. You want to try to separate me so you can see who want to put money in. Right. I ain't like that. And then
it make you uncomfortable. It does.
And then they said that lock the door, close the doors, and don't let anybody out because we can't collect. I think it was like 3,200 something like that.
It was 40,000.
No. I'm just speaking from my experience.
The place.
From my experience when I was
because they look at the people and they think they see the money out there.
A lot of things that I experienced that kind of like really turned me off at church. These are experiences that I experienced, and I didn't like it. They talking about some lock the door. I'm like, what? Me and my brother, me and my friend, not my brother. We was like, man, you gotta move, bro. You're not about to close me here and tell me I can't leave. So yeah, we left, and I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. And then it's like another situation. God rest his man's soul. He's a great phenomenal singer. Reverend Wrench Allen. seen him at a church one time, and he told us to come up there. You want to be more saved and more prayed for? Come shake my hand for $20. I'm like, the devil's a lie. So I ain't saved enough. I gotta come shake your hand. You more saved?
Right.
I mean, great music, great musician. I mean, love his music, love his songs, but I wasn't feeling that day. It kind of turned me off. And I'm like, man, because nowadays you gotta be careful, man. That's why we got such an awesome pastor. In case you watching,
right?
I'm not just trying to plug him, you know.
Oh no, Pastor Reference, Ray Reference, Newfound Hope, definitely a good pastor.
Come check us out this Sunday,
right? So, but you know what's crazy about it is it pushes people away because not only that, if depending on a person's heart, see, because guess what? What if I really love the Lord and I'm coming to church,
exactly,
but I'm going through a hardship right now and I don't have the money to give. Now I look bad because you up there talking about something. I ain't a good man. So now you see that mess with people mental and spiritual, and you become a stumbling block. See, we gonna and I'm telling you now, that's why I don't say too much about people and what they do and say, because you got to take the accountability of that when you get in front of Jesus and when you get in front of God, because you somebody's stumbling block. You became a stumbling block for somebody now because they don't want to come back to church because that happens to them every time they're in church.
Yeah, that was me, man.
I'm just saying, if the church, we got to be aware that the cameras are in our churches. And they seeing what we doing, and you got to be right. You got to do right. You got to be what the Bible's saying. I mean,
and you look for a good church home, you don't have one. You know, come on, we at
because that was really bad. But then he got the apology. I don't want to just do that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna just do that.
It's not an apology. It's not even an apology. He did that. He released this statement to explain himself. No, it's just words. He released. I'm not reading that. Oh. He just so I'll summarize it.
Okay.
Now what he said is
I didn't get an apology. That's why
he said he recently he said everything that's going on happened. He said that he realized that the person needed to play the whole video, but the whole video didn't just show him that. He started just talking and saying, you know, it's all right. But what he did say was that he was doing it for the safety of the church because that was a lot of money to be raised. It means there's going to be a lot of money in the sanctuary. I mean, I'm going to say
that sounds like damage control to me.
But it's definitely not damage control because since 2022, there was over 245 churches that was robbed on offering time.
Was one of his?
His wasn't big churches are always scammed and robbed. Because they think they know when they offering time. So you get trained this when you go into positions in churches, especially big churches. They go through their training about that because
that may be right.
Because technically, no one's supposed to be walking doing offering, and then because and usher's supposed to be following the flow and the deacons because of that. It was because of safety and because so no one don't get up doing offering and follow the deacons or the ushers to the treasure room and go in there and rob them. Because that's what happened. And it happened a lot, and it was happening especially to black churches because we don't pay attention to the type of stuff.
Yeah, that's a good stat. What is that, 2022?
Yeah, and it increased.
But yeah,
and got worse violence-wise.
How long they been robbing it before 2022?
A lot. It's common. It's not just something new. I just picked up the most recent
amount. No, I mean like how long?
A lot.
How long pastors? No, I'm talking about how long pastors been robbing it and doing things like that and making people feel less than by doing it a lot longer than the church has been getting robbed too. That's not a new thing. It's just they just because police have been called. So once police start being called, then they start pulling up data and stuff. That's all. But I'm not giving no excuse. I'm just saying that's what he was using. But my thing is once again, once you open up your church to being recorded and all of that, that you are not just subjected to what you believe and think is right, because he definitely did tell people that on a pulpit that they got to pay for being up there. And I'm like, wow, and if I'm a minister, I got to have a certain amount of money I give. To me, red flags.
It's in church.
Love his music. To me, red flags for me for his church.
But it's not that. It's that they've been doing it for years. It's not just him. He learned that from his bishop.
Yes.
And his bishop learned it from the other bishop. And
you learn and you grow. Stay in something that that's not right. I'm quite sure you know.
But as a whole, they're not gonna learn and grow because that's what they've been doing. The Baptist people still, did you know the hottest time in the casino and the busiest time in the casino is during when the Baptist convention comes.
Hey, y'all put it in the comments. Beat up in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about this segment.
I'm
right
not
here.
even lying
And
because
we'll go over
when they came to Detroit,
y'all.
hold on, I got somebody calling. Hold on. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, my name is Manrod.
What's going on, sir?
Now, I want to call and speak on the Marvin Sapp thing.
Oh, go ahead.
So, I have to say, people got to be careful what you see on the internet. They only tell you a snippet.
Right.
I seen someone who was there and posted on it, like the thing they talked about when he was talking about closing the door. And people don't know that the reason why he said he had the door closed because the event there was a lot of commotion going on. So he had the door closed for everybody to be focused. And that's the thing that people really upset about. It wasn't just some urban hostage, it's some taking control of the situation. So I just want to tell people like y'all gotta be careful. The internet they only show you so much and try to paint the narrative when that.
Right. I like that.
Okay, so you think that it was
how he took the offering?
How he took the offering? You agree with that?
Yeah, I mean that's what he was doing, and the thing he asked me like this is what I do. Because again, you only seen what the video showed. If you wasn't there to see what the context of everything and how it was, then you really can't have. I don't think you would really speak on it again unless you were there. And according to the individual who was there, nothing he did was wrong or out of order. So that's I'll take his word over them just showing it a snippet and trying to paint a negative picture.
Okay.
I like that. Okay, sir.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Let me ask you this: do you go to church?
I do go to church.
How long you been going to church?
I've been going to church my whole life.
Okay. See, so also I think also, and I'm gonna because I gotta play Judas. So because you've been going to church and you've been growing in the church and been dealing with this your whole life, that wasn't foreign to you, and that was okay. So your parent is biased.
So you gotta say his opinions are biased?
It is because he's okay with it. Informed is good, but it's still biased in the sense that you okay with you understand and know that system.
Right. And then like, okay, and let me do this. Like you say you've been going to church your whole life. I've been doing it spot on and off because a lot of things deterred me from church. Like this situation right here is one that I faced when was it Greater Grace was right there on 7 Mile with Schaefer.
Yeah, that old Greater.
You know what I'm saying? I experienced this. It wasn't he had no rebuttal, no follow-up message behind some kind of letter after his team got together and said, hey, that's not a good look. It's all caught on camera. Let's put this apology out saying X, Y, and Z. That's how I feel. I wasn't there though. I take somebody said they was there. Hey, I had nothing to say about that because I wasn't there. I'm just going off like you said, what the internet showed me. But I'm speaking also from my experience. My experience ties into what the internet showed because I experienced it and I was in there with Greater Grace, 7 Mile and Schaefer. I experienced that. So that's why I feel the way I feel about it. Now, it may have not been like how my man said, or a young lady, whoever it was that attended the actual service, but that's why I feel like that because I experienced it.
So let me say, I completely understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry that you had a bad experience. One thing that I can say, and I will say, and even about this, you have to beware of wolves in sheep clothing. There are and have been times where people who sit in the pulpit have done things that they shouldn't have done. There's been, people steal money, all that kind of stuff. That stuff is happening. I'm not denying that. And the sad reality is when things like that happen, we tend to focus that energy on that negative stuff. But on the flip side, there are so many churches that are doing what they're supposed to do as a church, doing community service, out for the community, doing things that the church should be doing, that don't get that same type of attention.
Right. Okay.
I go to happen to be one of those. When our pastor get up there and talk about what we're doing as a church and moving forward, our church don't get that type of attention for the good work that we're doing. But yet, instead, like how you talking about the church on 7 Mile and Schaefer, that negative experience, like you go more into. I'm pretty sure you've been to another church.
Oh yeah, I was just about to follow what. Yeah, I was about to follow what you said. Like our church closed down by doing the right thing.
Right, our initial church.
Our initial church closed. So I get what you said.
We was helping everybody in need, and then when it was time for us to need it, we didn't get it.
It just made me feel kind of way because it brought me back to when I seen that to what I experienced. That's all. Like now, in my current state, I understand a lot but I understand what people are saying on the internet and how they feeling towards it. That's all.
Right. And then
I give an insight and perspective to it because I experienced it. That's
and
all.
we still have to be careful because biblically we still are responsible for how people perceive us.
Right.
So we still have to take accountability for that. Yet we know that it was only snippets of a portion of what he was saying there, but that moment in those seconds that they caught did not look tasteful and did not shine. And that's what I'm saying. We are in the age of everybody's recording and being video. So we opened up to the world to see us even more. So in that instance, that's what, and then they even went so far to say, oh, his speech when he yelled about Chloe locking the door, how they looked into all of that. They was able to dissect everything that we're doing. Just like, I mean, I have to say, just like when we in our jobs and we tell people we're Christians, they look at everything we do and say, how we act.
They show.
Well, do we follow the rules? Are we into the jokes in the break room? All of that. Are we flirting with the girls or stuff? They look at all of that. So now it's more on us because we are inviting people to the church. It's saying like it's going live. It's the same reason why traditionally a lot of the churches took out testimonial service because those testimony services was getting a little too much.
Right.
Well, I think that's why it's important that you have a church home and that you're under the covenant.
Facts.
Right. Now, what church you go to?
When you have to, I go to Chapel Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
Chapel? On Joy Road? Yeah.
Where my pastor is the Reverend Dr. Aldermont Smith II. And he's been there 29 years now. And I can speak on my pastor from being there. He has the covenant where he leads and teaches the word of God, Jesus Christ is our center. And we do ministry, we do work. Everything, like people don't understand. Salvation is free, but ministry part. That's the reason why we give to the church. Even back in the day, the Bible we give, and that's why you need to understand. Like giving is
Let's go to the
a part of faith.
Next. Right there in the break.
So,
okay.
You having that covenant, that understanding, like and building on your faith and your spiritual in the spirit, all of that stuff plays a role. And so, and again, like I said, notice how people show just that snippet on the internet to take that narrative. Like it's the same thing. It was something going on Facebook where people talking about the money is the root of all evil. Why the church is that story.
And they don't say money is the root of evil.
You need to be in your word because it doesn't say money is the root. But
right.
For the love of money.
Yes.
Those lack of words change that whole narrative of what that scripture is saying.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful and mindful about things like that because you will have people who, whether intentionally or unintentionally, will put a negative spin on church and lead people down a bad road.
Right. I like that, sir. Thank you again.
Appreciate you clearing that up for us, my brother.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. That was good.
You said, where's your church located again?
Y'all like what you said?
It's located at 5,000 Road.
What's the name of it?
Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill. Okay.
All right.
Well, we have a family and friends there at our church tomorrow at
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
If we inviting everybody to be our guest. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put the fly up. I'm gonna put it up multiple times because
you're gonna flash this flyer for y'all.
Because it's our church. I love when you're proud of something and
proud
love something.
Pastor Ray Ruffin,
right? Family and
great
friends.
man of God.
You know, it's 12 o'clock, so you don't even gotta get up super early. Or guess what? You go to your church and make it to our church.
And if y'all want to see somebody get on Judas, come on in because you get on Judas all day long.
You know what?
But no, my brother, thank you. We appreciate you calling in, man, and feeling the. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for filling the blanks in for us, man. Got a better understanding of what's going on. We appreciate that. All right, my friend. Love you too.
All right. That was what's up, you guys. Go ahead, call in if the number. If you got something to say or something you don't agree with or disagree with, or you just want to say this your opinion. And that's all that matters. So, question is, thank you all guys that's watching. So, wait, I'm going to go here for him. And that said that we are going to our new special. question on the street.
Oh
So I
yeah,
am looking
my bad. Yeah, our new segment that we implemented is dope. And if you're going to be part of this segment, please let us know in the comments. Put it in the comments. It's called Question of the Street, where we pose a question, and we have people to send. You can either text. If you don't like to be on video, you can text.
Or call in for your
Call
opinion.
in for your
It's and it's pretty much if in a dangerous, complex situation, a hazardous situation, life and death situation, who would you choose to save? Your spouse, your significant other, or your child or your children? And so we do got this quick video.
In a hopeless event, who will I save between my wife and children? Take a sip of tea. Well, how old are my children?
I didn't add that. You can add. Don't do that. You change the scenario to you. What do you
Okay, well, at the current ages my children are right now, see, at the they're young adults. I definitely my hairline kind of like this. I would definitely choose my wife because my kids are gonna, at this current state in their life, they're gonna be gone. They're already pretty much gone. So yeah, I would definitely choose my wife. It'd be hurt, but if I could, I'll take either one of their places. But if I have to pick between, in a crisis situation, my wife and my children, if I couldn't put myself in it,
what up?
Sorry, kids, I love you.
This is JJ Morningstar. Question is, who would I save if between my kids and my wife? Me personally, I have to save my wife because that's what the Bible say. That I can make other kids, and that's because we got a covenant under God. So that's the reason why I would choose my wife over my kids, because God gave me semen to make more kids. And by us having a covenant and a pact with God, I had to honor that and how to choose my wife over my kids if it comes to that situation.
I don't have a wife or a husband, but since I only have one child, it's going to be my child.
Who will I help in a situation? Would it be a husband, a wife, or a child? Yep, it'll be my kids. It'll be definitely my kids. Because I don't have one of those things what you guys call a husband. I don't have one of those. So yeah.
In a hopeless situation, who would I save between my wife and children? Well, seeing that me and my wife are one, I think I'd save her, because if I don't, then I'm going to be incomplete. And I hate to say this, but I can always make new children. I can. That seed, I can make more. Now, that's just me. However, I don't think this is going to go well tonight. But go ahead, let's talk about it.
Wow. That's our Talk from the Streets segment. It's pretty dope. So if you want to be part of that, please let us know. Put in the comments and everything, and we'll reach out to you. So you
DM either fresh or me.
Yeah, and we'll send it out to you because this is a topic a segment that we believe is pretty dope.
Yeah,
and
it gives a voice. It's fun to hear the other people.
It gives the voice to our listeners, our followers, the people. You got to hear what y'all think in a certain situation. So, Jules, what do you?
If JJ is watching, call in, because we had a question about your video. So, JJ, if you're watching, call in. You should be watching because you were gonna be on. So that's weird, but we'll see. But so I know this sound tough, and it's gonna sound hard, but I definitely would save my wife.
Okay.
for the saying that, hey, we can make more kids. We got a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, I'm gonna make this quick. My name is Ashley. I'm going to save my husband by saving his legacy, and that would be his children. Because that's the way his name, his life will live on through his kids.
I like that.
But couldn't you create another one? Oh man.
Oh, I like that one, babe. Because you could just make another one.
Just make another one.
You can't just make another one. I wish that was how that works.
So it'll be okay just to get another husband then.
That means you didn't love me. Because we supposed to be one.
We just picking with you.
But I'm just saying, you don't. If you ain't saving me, you don't love me.
My husband don't live on forever through his kids.
But what? No, I don't. The real husband wants to live.
You said for what? She said for what?
I'm done.
Because the legacy is still going on, right? Man, you know it's tough. This is a tough question.
It actually is.
You can actually understand everybody's perspective
because everybody makes valid points, though.
Yeah,
like my mom and auntie recorded. Thanks for calling.
Basically, yeah, thank you.
My mom and auntie did record it. I couldn't use their stuff because I don't know why I didn't do record them. But my aunt said she'll save her husband. My mom said she'll save her child.
Wow, I would love to get things.
My mama, she looked at it. She said it's her kids. She said she's gonna save her kids. She's not saving no man.
Yeah, I'm saving my wife all day long.
Right.
I understand.
I think more than I'm gonna say this. If you disagree, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
But I believe that most women gonna say their children anyway because they motherly and they smotherly and they don't know how to let them go because it's gonna be like, oh, they came out of me.
I agree.
So I'm going closer to that.
Hey, ladies,
that
listen,
person.
do y'all agree with what he just said? Is any facts to that?
I just think that the reason why they're so tough to say, quick to say they kid, is because it came out of them.
And then is it easy for the man to say the wife because he detaches even when he gets her pregnant, he's detaching something.
Yeah, and not even that. That's who he became. He became one. For this reason, you leave your mother and father to become one with your wife. So that's half of his heartbeat. They complete now. His rib is back.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I understand everybody's position.
I get it too, but
I'm sorry.
I think JJ was kind of hitting towards something, but I can't agree with it all the way because technically, I'm saying biblically wise, I think the Bible would support the wife because of that, because of the connection that you have, that you become one with that person, and because the way that the hierarchy of God goes, God, man, wife, children. So I don't know. I would love to ask a minister this. Actually, I wish a minister would. If you are a minister and you're watching the show right now, call the number on the screen and let us know biblically who's right.
Or
if you're a minister watching, what I don't know. Somebody tell us what to do, where to go with that one. Actually, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's good. I'm choosing my wife all day long. I love my kids though.
See, I don't know. Me and Kelly had that talk.
I love her
that's
more.
crazy, but me and Kelly had to talk back when we was married about who would we, if something was happening to her when she was pregnant, during pregnancy, save the kid. And I was like, no, I'll save you. I'm not saving the kid. I'm gonna look at that kid and resent him for killing you.
Oh.
And so, but losing him was very hurtful. So I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments, y'all, or text or message in or something, or whatever, and we'll go over it. Right now, we're gonna segue. We got another musical video by our man Sage, who also has his Hidden Gems tour starting April 26th. We have the flyer for that, don't we?
Yeah,
April 26th. And
I got the one.
You say what?
Yep, I have the one.
Oh.
I need to download
April 26th. There it is. That's the start of his. And we Sage started his tour, and we have another cover song that he did that we think y'all like. So after y'all hear it, you got a comment about you want to call and ask, you can get in contact and follow the young man and let us know. So here's Sage.
Oh yeah, no. Used to know you, but I don't know you now. Everything's getting so blurry now. Vision hurting, I can't stand the look of you now. Everything's different. Yeah, I heard you moving back from out of town. Yeah, I heard you traveling all these miles and miles, trying to get back to my love, but it's harder now. Everything's different. Oh, I can't lie, I want you on me. Girl, I wanna love you closely. I don't want nobody on you. If that body ain't me, body ain't me. I lied when I said I hate you. Baby, I was trying to get through, and I don't want nobody on you. If that body ain't me, body ain't me. Yeah. I've been hearing voices, can't get them out. Used to playing cool, but I need you now. Vision clearer, I can see it all better now. Whoa, everything's different. Yeah, I know you got a whole lot to figure out. Just know that I'm always here for you, girl, no doubt. Before building up, sometimes gotta break it down. Everything's different. Oh, I can't lie, I want you on me. Girl, I wanna love you closely. I don't want nobody on you. If that body ain't me, body ain't me. I lied when I said I hate you. Baby, I was trying to get through, and I don't want nobody on you. If that body ain't me, body ain't me. No. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
All right, that was nice.
Samuel Sage, check that boy out. April 26th, coming live. You know, we're gonna put the flyer back up so y'all can see where he's gonna perform.
April 26th.
Where he's starting his tour. His tour is starting now.
Oh yeah, he got the tour. Oh, he got
a tour coming up. He got a documentary. He has a documentary that he's doing. He's got coming up. The young brother doing this thing.
But again, this is the flyer for what's coming up in April. I like to put stuff in advance so you guys can mark it, put it down, put it on your calendar. You know, don't just do it too much though, because you do tour because then people say, "Oh, I forgot," and it was just that week. I don't understand people forgetting things in the week time.
I don't want nobody to hold you.
But you guys, this is good. I'm having fun. I miss it. Next though, we got a lot of something else coming.
We got what we got
coming up. All right. So our next segment, guys, is this is the fun part. The topic of the day.
All right. Here we go, y'all.
Topic of the day. Wrong place, wrong time, right information. Let me explain it. So, wrong place, wrong time. And right information is those situations that you have and instances that you have that you could be correct in your feelings or in the situation or anything, right? But when you release the information or give out that information, it's the wrong time and not the right place. It's the wrong place too. Wrong time or the wrong place, you know, went into the funeral to tell secrets or say something, Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we trying to reverence and honor the dead. It's not the time for you getting up there and say, "Oh, well, he owed me $50. We was doing crack together, and he didn't even pay me the $50. Who do I get that from?" You know, that's not the time to do that. I mean, he may have owed you $50, but at his funeral would be the wrong place and time to tell people. Okay. So here go another video. I'm gonna show you. Man, go ahead. What do you feel?
I wish after the video.
Because the video I'm gonna go talk about mine. Okay. Then where my place at. So right after this video, I'm gonna tell you this is another example though. Another example of that. And then if you got an example, you can call in too. But watch this video.
Listen.
Everybody, listen up. Now let's just settle down. Give her a chance to talk. She might actually have something to say. So everybody just chill, settle down, and let's listen to the old loudmouth wench. There you go, baby.
That is irresponsible. Chaining those doors was a criminal act. Why do you think they call him Crazy Joe?
Because y'all don't understand it.
Yeah, that's right. He's chained those doors to keep out the drug dealers, to make us all feel safe. Now you talk about the law, but you're twisting the law. The laws are made to protect the people, and that's what he's doing for us.
The thing that you don't understand is that Mr. Clark believes in us. He provided an environment.
He doesn't believe in you because you don't take care of your responsibility.
See, right there. We are out in public, in front of all these people, proving a point for not you, but for somebody that you care for, and you got the right to say he ain't taking care of responsibility. Why do everybody need to know that? You just made us all look bad. Oh, that made me so mad. I remember watching it get mad at that part.
But when I originally seen that, though, when you go back, you got to go back. That's really old.
Lean on me.
That's really old. When I first seen it, I thought she was right.
Just blast him in front of everybody.
Yeah,
so he don't know about what a father is to him because he ain't been a father to his kid.
Yeah, I thought she was right to put him on blast. I'm like, you damn right, put him on blast.
That's why they teach us black. That's why black people always die, because we always want to de-dial each other.
Now we fast forwarded to how I am now. I totally get your point that you're making. I understand your logic because it's right place. I mean, wrong time. What is it? Right place.
Wrong place. Wrong time.
Wrong time. But it's the right. But it's
right
the truth.
Information.
It's right information. The true right. I think that's it. Yeah. And I think that was like so wasn't necessary. This is a whole movement.
That got nothing to do with Mr. Clark. That's what I'm saying.
If y'all ain't never seen Lean on Me, for you young folks that's watching, go back and check it out. Great movie. When Morgan Freeman, he always looked old, so you're still gonna be confused when you see
Crazy
it.
Joe.
Brother always look old, but go back and check it out. What's going on, Eve Mizzle? The Mizzle, what's up, my brother? How you doing, my friend? We gotta get you on the show. We'll do another friends thing like we did before.
We call it friends. How many of us have them?
Yeah, we call it friends. How many of us have? We talk about backstabbing and all that stuff. Not saying that we do.
Hey, man, who backstabbing with your friends? We are not having that topic on friends topic. Backstabbers. What?
What did he say?
What he say? How is she judging when she doesn't know what kind of mother she gonna be? Right.
Only Mizzle.
Right. Because clearly you slept with me.
Right.
You should have chose more wisely. Especially who you let get in you raw. And then you gonna get mad because
did they not talk about protection? Or did he hit her with the I'm gonna pull out?
He definitely did not. Did you see how she looked? That was in the hood. Her mama had her at the same age. Her daddy ain't even her life. Those are the ones JJ looking for.
Oh. Shots backstab. We gotta have it. We're gonna do a show. Friends United or something. We're gonna call them. I'm gonna come up with a slogan for it. We're gonna rock it out. And we're gonna
JJ love the ones that don't got no daddies. You can do whatever you want. You can put your head on their neck, he said. His feet on their neck. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Yes, 2 months pregnant.
But yeah. Now that I look at it, she wasn't at the right time, the appropriate time to do that.
Yeah, it's
now you're taking the focus off what the movement
right.
is.
So that goes to another one. So so look, because these people, I could do this all day and give y'all an example on this one. So let's look at this letter. So Monique, we back with Auntie because she had to call us nieces and nephew when she need us to be on her side.
For a second so they can read it.
So this is Monique, and what she did is Angie Stone died, so she wrote a note to lovely
rest in peace, Angie.
To Angie Stone, and then she continued on and talk about and write a note to Tyler Perry, not afterwards, but during the same thing in the same sentence, and wrong place. You honoring somebody and respecting somebody that's dead, and then you want to send a special note to Tyler Perry how he treated you. How can you say these nice things at her funeral, and you treat me like this, and you doing this to me? Like it's crazy. Well, why do we feel that it's okay to take somebody's moment or shy to get our due diligence for someone?
And that's what we do in our cultures. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
like it makes me mad.
Look at Stephen A. and LeBron. They take it to Missile, let me know what your opinion is about who you feel is right and wrong in LeBron and Stephen A. Smith thing.
Right. And y'all, you can call in.
You can
I know,
call in too.
I know Eric's voice is a little funny, so he might not want to call in.
A little high pitch.
It's a lot high pitch.
It's always a little high pitch. But trust me, my brother's an alpha male. His voice might be high pitched, but he's an alpha male.
You can't be talking about your friend.
He ain't no Omega, he's an alpha. His voice might say Omega, but he's an alpha.
I know a lot of people with high voices. Bo
Bad voice. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we gotta have the segments that we can crack and just go in on each other. He said LeBron's son ass. So do you think who you rocking with, Steven or LeBron? But yeah, that's just a classic moment of what this segue that we're doing is. You know. Oh man.
Right. But I tell you what, it's just weird that we do. I do think that we just take each other.
We do.
When it's that person's stage time to get on.
Russell, that's right. He loved Russell Westbrook.
What did he say?
But yeah, that's like, man, we got to start doing that. I believe only our culture does that. Take the shine from a situation that's important and make it about themselves.
Right. But if you want to talk about something that we talked about and your opinion on it, go ahead and call the number on it. Don't forget to call in today. People been calling in today, so that's been really good to hear people call in and say about their topic. However, I'm still going to say, you know, it just seems like the difference. Okay, let's see this. In church, we all go because we were talking about it, and somebody testimony service in the wrong time and place. Okay, guys, let's see. We got to call her. Go ahead, caller. What's going on?
What's going on, Mizzle? Welcome to the Mix Podcast, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Roger is talking about my voice like it's the same, like ours
ain't the same. Oh, man. Especially over the microphone. I hate my voice.
Man, we've been good, man. I'm serious. We got to put that segment together, man. We got to put it together. We'll have some fun, man. Make people laugh that's watching us.
Absolutely. I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. Man, so who you think between LeBron and Stephen A, who you really rolling? Who you feel is right?
We all know how Brian got in the league.
Oh yeah, of course.
A lot of people better than him, but not even in the NBA right now. So it's like, your wife good.
Right.
You need to develop to be a better player, absolutely. But he's not ready for the league.
No, he's not.
He needs to just. He should have stayed in college for one.
Yeah.
He in the D League now, so he just really needs to develop and But at the end of the day, he can't be mad at his dad for putting him in a position for him.
Oh yeah.
I kind of probably do it all the time.
Yeah, you can't be mad at him about that. And my thing is, I think what got LeBron so butthurt is when Stephen A. Smith called him out on how he put Bronny in that situation, and that's where he got real defensive, and he know in his heart of hearts Stephen A. Smith was not coming at him talking about disrespecting his household and his son. He knew what Stephen A. Smith was saying. Absolutely. And then that's what I was saying earlier, bro. On the we started the show off. I'm like, LeBron James knows what Stephen A. Smith meant when he said as a father. He didn't mean him as a father like his personal life. LeBron just used that for an excuse because he's soft and a crybaby to try to go at somebody who he know he ain't gonna fight.
Absolutely. And LeBron is practicing something that everybody our coaches should practice at the end of the day, because we watched LeBron ball do it.
Yep.
First people we watched do it was the Wayman brothers. They Keenan Ivory actually put his whole family on the back.
Yeah, facts.
We watched LeBron ball, do it with his people. We watched the Jacksons do it. We watched doing everything that he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
I really ain't mad at LeBron. It's just the fact that it's in our face and that this dude isn't as talented as
right. And
to get to this point, you know what I'm saying? That's just the difference because it's just directly in our face. But everybody feels that.
Yeah, everybody, right, fact.
Practice being more like that.
Right. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
I like that.
Yeah.
So if you was in the line in the church, would you give your $40? Your $20, I mean?
Are you talking about when
Barbara Sapp. Would you get up and got your $20? Got the $20 line?
I'm not even a religious dude like that, but absolutely, because what I'm out here for.
Right. I like that. Okay.
Okay.
And go back to me saying that he's not a religious guy. See that? So he still gave that's an unbiased opinion. I like that.
If I allow myself and I'm able to be here, I'm willing to do what's required. So, we all men and grown men at the end of the day. So you gotta stand on that. Especially when it comes to decisions. There wasn't nobody forced to here. So they gotta apply it.
I like that.
Okay. All right, brother. He went off new perspective into the conversation.
So that's crazy. I like that. Okay.
Right. What else did we cover?
Okay. So look, if it came to a life and death situation, are you saving your wife or your child? Your wife.
His wife.
Right.
He said his wife. Why your wife?
This CD hasn't developed enough for me to know what type of human being he's gonna be for me, my wife, or the rest of the world. I know I can trust with my wife because that's the reason why we even had a child in the first place. So,
wow, you're such a free thinker, man. I love it. Love it, man.
Ashley said she has to get it out before she forget.
Man, Bizzle, man, he offers some fresh perspectives real quick.
Thank you. I like that.
It's the Don Julio. Is the Don Julio is? That's what it is?
No, we just all mature now.
Yeah. I know, my brother. I know.
That's
There you go. Yeah, I said wife too.
So I got two people that text that my sister texted her answer. She said, I would save my kids and I would want my husband to save my kids over me. The kids I have are not replaceable. So that's first off. She said her kids is not replaceable already. So she's already at that level. She would save her kids because she think they're good and gonna be perfect for being a good mark in the world.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that because we expected her to think as a female and a female mindset.
I said that earlier.
Said that.
I said that earlier. I think that most women are gonna say all of them going to pretty much say they're going to say they kids because it came out of them. Yeah, and they not thinking logically. And so that's the difference between a logic and an emotional person, which is why I didn't believe in a female president because of that.
Yeah.
Not saying that we don't get them. It's just the fact that we know that when it comes to certain situations.
Yeah. And it's honest. And it's getting tough right now. It's getting tough right now in these decisions, and it's time for the men to be back in control and be the head and make the decisions.
Well, you know, son, I feel like you never really lost control unless you set yourself on the same level. So at the end of the day, I like that. The you have kind of like control the flow of the relationship, and once
right,
take away from yourself to be a lead.
And right, and you're right, because I feel like it would take the men anyway to make the decision. I'm gonna say my wife over my child, because clearly the wife would say the child over her or us. So you're right. If you're in that position that you're supposed to anyway, the right decision is gonna be made because they're gonna follow what the men do. But I believe we surrendered. A lot of people surrendered their position to give it to the women, maybe because she's more aggressive, or maybe because she's has that more manlier to have more, than the woman, the man. And so they gave that woman and allowed her to be a leader, or because that man wasn't there and she just got into that position because it was not a man there. So I think these are reasons that they are making feel like that they are it's okay for them to be a leader. But no, it's time for us to say, hey, no, you follow me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Listen to this.
Okay, go ahead.
You gotta put some type of situation asking that question too. Because listen to this. If you ask them, if your husband and your kid out in the jungle and a lion attacks your child, are you gonna run up on a lion to save your child? Absolutely not. You're not. You're gonna make sure you get away.
She's gonna expect you to go. I don't know what you talking about. They gonna be like, you need to go get our child.
Oh man.
They don't care. They want to see you die, saving that child.
Oh yeah.
That's all they want to see.
Right, and that's why I'm telling you, always gonna go back to that emotion. Women lead by emotion. I'm not Jesus. I can't die for love. Okay, I didn't know what man that Jesus died for love. You see where they got him. Okay. These niggas still don't want to believe and follow him. And he didn't die for them. Shit, I wish I would die for love. What love got to do with this?
Oh man, I appreciate you calling, Brother E, man. I also said, like I said wife, and I also said that if it's a situation where I can take either one of their places, I definitely do it in a heartbeat. But if I'm stuck with having to pick between the two, it's definitely my wife.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, if I got to choose like my life for his, of course, that's a whole different
Yeah.
situation. But when we go to as far as like, that's tough.
Wait, you say y'all say y'all lay down y'all life for him? So you know what the Bible says. No great love than a man lay his life down for a friend. He didn't say a wife or children.
Yeah,
so I think I'm just gonna not sacrifice myself for them. I don't need to be friends with my wife. She married to me. And I sure the hell don't need to be friends with no children.
Oh man. Yeah, appreciate you for calling in, man. Okay, all right, brother. All right, late too, man. Thanks for calling in. Man, thanks. See you soon, bro.
All right.
We're gonna put something together.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
and so another last what someone wrote in and said, I don't think that was the wrong time. We need to start calling people out when they lying at any time. LOLDW. You know what? Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. It's okay to call people out in that instance. That's not the incident that happened. And so
has she seen Lean
it's
on Me?
out of right.
No,
That's
have
what
you
she was
seen
going
Lean on Me?
on. She was definitely
That
sticking up
was-
for that girl. Don't lean on me. That was the.
Now, I originally, like I said, was like, yeah, you let them know, girl, you go, girl. Now, like I older, like that's not the right, it's a
mature
movement.
man right here.
Yeah, it's a movement, a different movement that's going on. They're trying to get something established that benefits everybody, and yet she personalized
Made it about her.
made it about her by doing that.
Right.
And that's just my take,
It's just like these women that get on at Facebook, doom. He ain't doing this. You know what I gotta say for those women that be talking about he ain't did this, he not doing this, and he not. You let him sleep with you. You chose him to put a seed in you. I don't want to hear how bad your baby daddy is or what he ain't doing or not. That's on you. Choose more wisely or who you let put a seed in you.
All right. So what's next? We're pretty much coming to the end now, right?
I think that is
Yeah,
the end.
that's probably
I
it,
think
yeah.
it's time to
It's
say
time.
goodbye to all our family.
You gonna spell it?
MICKYMOUSE. That's all I can do. You give y'all without copyright fresh.
Right. Let's get our
Lord
closing.
Jesus.
Let's
Go
get our
ahead and
closing
get our
remarks
closing
and,
rebuttal. Anybody got any last minute comments? You call in before we go out.
Yeah.
Or protects it or something. If you got any last minute chat comment you want to get out, anything we talked about.
Chat.
JJ, if you watching at any time, you can come in, but I don't think you watching anymore.
No, we're gonna be done by time.
I don't think you watched it, period.
Yeah.
We are living in the moment time, right?
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that. I like that. Yep, that's definitely true.
That's that wisdom.
That's that man. You know,
Yeah,
you know he over 40.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you know he over 40. When you talking
might
like
got
that.
a bald head. You got a bald head too, brother.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Hold on. Watch yourself, brother. Watch it.
That brother's so wise that he got a bald head. I bet you got a bald head.
Watch it. There you go. There you go. He tried it. He tried. He tried it.
I'm throwing jabs. I'm
trying. You throwing no jabs. Ooh, boy. No, he not. Not this guy that he sprays hair.
I did not spray my hair.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not this guy that be spraying his hair, trying to cover for the bald head.
So close remarks. Let's get out because I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, let's talk. Let me see if I can go more.
Over T said over
in
T
the
years.
Bible.
Oh, he pastor.
And the Bible says. And the Bible says. I hope he's not watching. I love that part. That's when he's about to get down.
you got to use his favorite word though, the proclivity. We like you, Pastor. We got to get you a little bit. We got to get you a little bit.
Lord Jesus. So we go ahead and get our last remarks and flash up. So definitely though, guys, we are tomorrow afternoon about 12 o'clock. We have our family and friends there at church, and we try to get the people to come in for us to support the Blands. That say that they are our family and friends. Please come out if you can. The address right there. It's on Joy Road. I mean, it's on Joy Road and Telegraph, off of Joy Road and Telegraph. It is 882A Warmer Street. So if you people don't like to go into the suburbs, it's right on the skirts of Joy Road and Telegraph. So it ain't gonna even catch you. Going straight into that first church right there, and right there, right across from Rendazzle. So we right there. Come and say y'all the Blands guests if you come in. So we can get credit.
And don't forget, Sage got his Hidden Gems tour starting April 26th, right there at that place right there. And if you're going to catch that song that we played, you got to watch the whole video over again.
Right.
The whole thing over again.
Are we still doing this?
And the roasted you? No, probably not. Cause you, yeah.
This supposed to be in May. I said.
Oh, May? Oh,
I said whoever put it together said.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. If you see that, we're going to do that. We're going to get everybody together and we're going to light him up. he gonna hear it all. But other than that, what's your closing remarks on the show today, man?
I love you guys. Make decisions that best show your qualities that you feel are great and good. We are in a world when by having cameras, we invite people into our space, like I said, and we invite people into seeing what's going on and what's real. So be aware of that, so that hey,
oh yeah, I know you are. I know you are.
You know, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for them being that close and that into your circle because you opened it up and invited it in. So I mean, like I just say, whatever's going on, you got to realize when you put the camera on you, everybody can comment and give their opinion on it. And then we know we don't like people, the opinions and about our life and what we're going through. Stop letting everybody in on it. Stop posting it on Facebook. Stop recording it, putting it on TikTok. And then you want to have so many people in your business. You want to have so many people telling you, I would do this, I wouldn't do this. You leave people out, and then you don't have to worry about it. But as long as you invite someone into it, then they dare to tell you about yourself.
All right. Well, all I want to say is that we need to come together more. Hopefully, LeBron and Stephen A. figure this thing out. And because it's just brother against brother, man. And it's in media, black media versus, because the NBA is 90%, 96% black, dominated black athletes. Man, quit going at each other, man. We brothers. Y'all both making y'all money. Y'all both doing y'all thing. That's, man, we got to stop this, keeping that same energy, and you stay away. When you say keep that energy to somebody, that means you're destroying any chance of being able to reconcile with that brother. You know what I'm saying? So you're brainwashing yourself about, oh, you got to keep that same energy, stay over there. Versus like, well, I don't like him, but why not ask him why not? Why are we beefing? Why are we crossing? But you can't do that because you're telling your brother keep that energy over there. And what they're gonna say? Well, you keep that energy over there. So there's no way you can reconcile and come together like we're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? A simple conversation resolves a lot of things. I'm telling you. I've been here for 46 years.
Ooh, you old.
Wait, is it 46 or 45?
It's 45.
Oh, 45. Okay, yeah, 45. Yeah, because Eric could be 45 this year and I'll be 46.
Dang,
yeah, dang,
telling people age.
Damn, he old.
And he a grandpa too.
Yeah, he a grandpa. Damn, brother, you old. But, and with the situation where the life and death situation between saving your thanks. It was your life and death situation about saving your kids or your significant other. Everybody's opinion that they gave, it fits who they are. I don't want to diminish nobody's and where they at and they thinking and how they move. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you do it the way we talk to do it, God, husband, wife, children. And that's about it, man. And love, man. Let's get along with everybody, man. Let's work on loving each other.
Right. Let's do that. You know, forgive.
Hug, kumbaya. You ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, 12 o'clock, come to church.
Right.
With the Blands. See you with the Blands.
Yeah.
Other than that, thank you for watching the next podcast. I'm Fresh. He's Judas. We'll see y'all next week, same time, same channel, 8 o'clock. Enjoy the rest of your sexy Saturday.